Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. So starting this analysis by looking at the price action of Bitcoin here in a weekly time frame, we can see the price of Bitcoin is flashing a very similar scenario that unfolded here in 2011, 2013, 2017 and also could be playing out right now here in 2021. The reason why I'm actually bringing back this chart is because if you look at this one here, using Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve and also the Fibonacci lines, when the price of Bitcoin in 2011 reached the top of the channel, only after that we started this downtrend. And when we started the new impulsive movement, right, the new trend here to the upside, but once we had this pullback came to find support at this 1.618 fib level and again continued this move here to the upside until we reach the top of the channel here in 2013. Only after that you can see we started this new downtrend, right? You can see that very clearly. And after reaching the bottom of the channel, we again started consolidating and slowly heading here to the upside. Just like here from the past Bitcoin price action, we also had this pullback here. If you look at this properly, right, you can see we had this pullback. The price found support again at this 1.618, just like here from the past Bitcoin price action, and continued until we reached the top of this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. And only after that in 2017 we started this new downtrend. And after finding support again at the bottom of the channel, we continued this rally here to the upside. And now if we look in our case right now, this continuation pattern and this reversal, just like here from the past Bitcoin price action, right, you can see the price of Bitcoin also found support exactly at this 1.618 fib level. That was around 30,000 price range. And after that we are seeing this reversal type of scenario. So if this similar scenario is going to play out just like here, right, from 2017, after seeing a reversal around this 1.618 and this continuation to the upside, similar scenario from 2013 also, you can see this continuation pattern after that from 2011 here as well, you can see, right? So if this is going to be a pretty similar scenario, then this is also indicating the rally here, right, in a bigger time frame could continue until we reach the top of this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. So let's see how well this scenario is also going to play out just like here from the past Bitcoin price action. And in a daily time frame, if you monitor the price movement right now, guys, you can see here. And also guys, let me make you aware, Phemex has increased the deposit bonus up to $2,000 and additional $100 for our community members. So the total of $2,100 is up for grab. You only have 2 weeks times to register for this bonus and deposit. And also this bonus applies not only to new users but also to the existing users. You just have to follow this 3 simple steps, which is not going to take you longer than a minute of your time, guys. You will find the registration link in the description down below. This here is a great opportunity, so definitely try grabbing it. So now let's switch into our chart. So in a daily time frame, I want to keep this very simple, guys. This here we said was a distribution, and this here right now could be a accumulation phase, and now we might be again continue this rally here to the upside, because in a daily, whenever we have seen price breaking out of this long-term consolidation phase, just like here from the past Bitcoin price action, I've showed that plenty of time in my video, you can see, right, this was also more of a consolidation phase. What once we broke out of it, we had this new run here to the upside. From 2019, you can see long-term consolidation phase. Once we broke out of it, we started this new rally. So this exact could be also playing out after this months of consolidation phase for Bitcoin. So that's why we said this here actually looks more of a accumulation phase from Y curve. That's why we are also expecting this more range bound type of scenario playing out for Bitcoin and price continue here to the upside, because right now we are aware this 20 exponential moving average is a strong line of support for Bitcoin along with this Williams alligator indicator. Because if you watch my video, right, you can see this Williams alligator indicator is also acting as a strong line of support for Bitcoin, because every time when we have seen a pullback, this moving averages always acted as a strong line of support, and after that we also started again heading here to the upside. So that's why as long as the price is going to remain over this Williams alligator indicator and also this moving average, this 20 exponential and 50 exponential moving average, we should be absolutely fine, because shakeout around this area is absolutely normal, guys. Because if you look here, right around this price range in a smaller time frame, you can see here. So now if we look at this here in a 4-hour time frame, what we can simply do is add this one scenario, because we can see very clearly the price of Bitcoin seems to be following this ascending channel. And now if this is going to be another pullback type of scenario, right around this lower line area, that should be absolutely fine, as I've already said you plenty of time, because this pullback here doesn't mean the price is weakening, but we are forming a strong line of support around this falling trend line, because the pullback what we are witnessing right now here could be a retest of this previous temporary resistance line before we start again breaking here to the upside, because this here is a very nice descending broadening wedge. This line here was acting as a resistance, as you can see. So that's why on my previous video I said if we do come back to retest this previous line, the previous temporary resistance line, and find support, that could be an indication the price could be ready for another movement and not a sign of weakness. Because for a sign of weakness, what we have to do is break below this previous lower lows. So this here around this 46,600, 46,500, if we do break below this, then only we are going to talk about the reversal type of scenario. But for now, if you simply look at this with the help of this descending broadening wedge, the price could be seeing retest around this lower line area. That should also be absolutely fine, because the price here could still be forming this double bottom type of scenario and trying to break here to the upside. Because if you want to look at this in a bit different way, no problem. If you monitor the price movement here right now, you can see here, guys, this scenario here, right, which I just showed you with this descending broadening wedge, and inside this descending broadening wedge, if you also look at the price movement around this range here, this actually also looks like an inverse head and shoulder type of scenario playing out if we do find a support at this upper line area of this descending broadening wedge, because then we can also form this inverse head and shoulder scenario playing out for Bitcoin. Because if this does plays out, right, this inverse head and shoulder, the price target after breaking the neckline would be again above 50,000 price range. So 51,700, 51,500 could be on the line if this is going to play out as an inverse head and shoulder type of scenario for Bitcoin. Because around this range, right, not only the descending broadening wedge, but also this one scenario which I talked in my previous video, descending channel breakout type of scenario. You can see, right, lower highs, lower lows, broke out of it, and now this pullback could be a retest of this previous temporary resistance line before we again start moving here to the upside. So that's why even if we are going to see some sort of a smaller pullback, we can still be absolutely fine with that, because as long as we are not going to close below the previous low, any sort of a pullback should be absolutely normal. Because this here, I can show you so many different scenarios, to be honest, because if the price of Bitcoin does manages to find support above the previous low, could also be forming one very, very interesting scenario that is known as 1, 2, 3 reversal scenario for Bitcoin. So what we want is 0.3 not to be lower than the 0.1 area, because finding resistance at the neckline area, in our case, this here is the neckline area, right? This is the 0.2. We came here from 50,000 range, started this downtrend in a smaller time frame, and then again a bounce here which tried to break out of the neckline, got rejected, and we are witnessing this pullback type of scenario. And if you look at this example, the pullback here, right, from this 0.1 till this 0.2 should not be lower than 61.8% fib retracement level. Because if you look at this one here, from this swing low till this swing high till the neckline area, right, you can see this neckline point, the price did saw a pullback that brought us around this 0.5 line. So even if you say this here is the neckline area, you can still see the price is between this 0.5 to 0.618, validating this 1, 2, 3 reversal scenario. So that's why if we do see a strong pullback, right, we are expecting around this 47,900 or 47,800 strong line of support lying for Bitcoin, and again price trying to break here to the upside, forming this very nice 1, 2, 3 reversal scenario for Bitcoin. Because breaking this neckline here, right, is going to indicate another bullish price movement for Bitcoin. Because you can see buy on the break of resistance at 0.2, and the 0.2 area for us is right now around 50,000 price range. So if we do see a breakout and price finding support above this 49, then we could be ready for another movement here to the upper duration. So guys, these are some of the scenario I thought sharing with you in today's episode. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and for those individual watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye guys.